You can have the best lights and top-notch nutrients, but if you're making one of these mistakes, you're setting yourself up to fail. But first, check this out.
It's time to light it up. AC Infinity's Evo series. Every light in the series has a removable driver so you can keep the heat out of your grow space. And they are up on the Tech 3.14 U-moles per joule if you want to geek out. My favorite feature is the built-in timer on this. It has 10 brightness levels. You can do sunrise, sunset. It's right on the fixture. Super easy to use. No separate tab timers or any of that jazz. Check out AC Infinity's LEDs over at acinfinity.com. Coupon code DUDEGROWS will hook you up with these top-notch LEDs. They got a size for every grow tent. acinfinity.com. Coupon code DUDEGROWS will hook you up. Back to the show.
All right, let's do this. I don't want growers failing, man. No mistakes in the grow. Let's help a brother out.
Yes, and a lot of these are really simple. When someone explains them to you, you won't repeat them. So come on, let's get into it.
All right, first off, we'll do some little cleanliness and pest prevention, man. You don't want anything taking out your grow.
No, it's huge, man. Ignoring IPM, which is what integrated pest management, even in the term, they don't say pest prevention, it's management. And there's always going to be something either coming in or on your tools or on your feet. So you always have to be vigilant, to be watching, to be scouting, right?
I mean, bringing in genetics for sure. Clones, that's the most common mistake I see. Not taking the time, if you have you have a loop there, get yourself a little loop. Make sure you're thoroughly inspecting clones. This is a very advantageous time. This is the only time your plant's going to be this small where you can get 100% inspection. And if you see a problem, you can get 100% spray on a surface area and quarantine that, like in a clone dome or a small separate tent.
That small separate tent I would do. If you're in the habit of getting clones from a dispensary or from friends or whatever, yeah, man, it costs you a couple $100. You get yourself a tent, what are like 2x2 tent or something like that. They've even got those, 2x2x3 tents that are really short. And just keep your clones in there. You can kill bugs before they get, you want to break the life cycle of the bugs. If you got a couple bugs, you want to spray them thoroughly. And then a few days later, spray them again. And you just want to make sure you kill all the eggs, the adults, and just clean those plants up. Does it take 10 to 14 days in a quarantine?
Yeah. And when you're saying cleanliness, it's not just the grow, it's you. It's summertime right now. So if you can get it into your regimen, it doesn't always work with your schedule to visit your grow after you've had your daily shower, if you shower on the daily. But keep yourself clean. Things can travel in your hair, on your clothes. We're talking spores here. You don't even know what might be on you.
Yeah. I mean, just think about walking through the grass with your shoes and socks on. I mean, that's enough to get something, some bugs or some kind of pathogen on those laces or on your socks, and you're bringing it right into the grow. So, yeah, be very careful. And also has to do with keeping clean. And don't take your scissors out and go trim your wife's rose bushes or your rose bushes and then bring those scissors back.
All right, let's take it to getting into the next potential mistake is neglecting your environment. Environment is key. It's the number one thing that gives your plants performance, right?
Yes. And we talk about high temperatures, high humidity. There are a lot of bugs that love those high temperatures. I think it's something like, God, I can't remember which, I think it was thrips, but and most bugs are like this, where they exponentially produce more as the temperatures go up. As in the mid 80s.
Ton. And they have no competitors like in nature, so they will just take off. Nothing's in there eating them. So keep your temps in check. Anything once you're getting above 80, that's where you say, the ratios of breeding, it's party time.
Yeah, it's explosive. You'll see it's goes like this from 65 degrees. You hardly get any growth. Maybe it's every 14 or 10 days that the bugs are reproducing. So you go up here and it's like every 3 days in the mid 80s. So that's why environment is so important.
Airflow. I want to give a tip on airflow. In your tent or your grow room. A lot of people will be good. Wall fans are clutch these days. I'll shout out to AC Infinity's oscillating fans. They are awesome. 10 speed. But the ones that people forget are floor fans.
Yeah.
I can take a couple 6-inch clip fans and have them facing up on the bottom of my tent or turned. You want to be stirring that area as well. It can get damp. It can get stagnant. You water, you overwater, you drip down, and some nasty things can form.
Yeah, we're creating our own environment here. So we want in nature, there's wind that comes and it blows the bugs off the leaves. And they say, yeah, this is such a great area. If you're indoors and you have no wind blowing those bugs off the leaves, this is perfect, man. Come on. It's a perfect place to set up shop. So.
And CO2 settles down low. It's heavier than there. So keep that CO2 stirring also.
Of course. Yeah. Fans are commonly overlooked and a very inexpensive way to up your environment big time.
Now, this next one is kind of environment, but it's not keeping it in harmony and balance. And I've been guilty where somebody goes out or I go out, man, I just got my new LED. It's 500 watts. It is badass. But is everything else in your environment ready to have a bunch more light or keeping things in check?
Yeah, nature attacks the weak. And so if your plants are sick, if they're not perfect, if they're out of balance, that's when it's just ripe for some kind of a bug or a pathogen attack. Absolutely.
Yeah. When people add more light, the other things you need in check with that are, do you have enough CO2 for that light energy?
Sure.
Keep in mind your light's going to heat up. Your more watts, more heat. Do you have enough airflow in and out of your environment? Do you have enough air conditioning? Maybe it's getting hotter, so your humidity goes up. So that's the balance, is keeping all those things in check. With, dare we say, VPD. VPD is keeping your heat, your humidity, and all your things in check at the right numbers. If you don't know about it, search, go Pulse Grow, search VPD. You'll find some great charts and information.
We must have done a short form about VPD.
Yes.
Scotty Real just did one, man. So, yeah, I think that's key, man, is if you don't have everything in balance, a lot of times you're just wasting time and energy too. You got too much light, not enough CO2. If you spend all sorts of money on light or nutrients and you don't have your environment, your temperature and humidity in check, or even just your air circulation, all that stuff needs to be in balance.
Got some bonus tips here. Don't get tripped by the hype. I like that. This is just a plant. Keep it simple, you know.
Yeah, if you consider this a plant and not a science experiment, you'll do a lot better. Think about someone that grows great tomatoes, someone that grows great peppers. It's all the same principles. We're growing a plant here. So one of the biggest mistakes, don't forget it's a plant.
Yes, we've done that. We are guilty. We've had the most complicated deep water culture, hydroponic system, liquid cooled lights, all kinds of stuff. So keep it simple. Leave us some comments below. Let us know some of the mistakes you made. Help other growers learn. And yeah, tell us what you got going on in your grow.
Yes. And if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share and talk about this one with another grower you know. And check out the other couple videos YouTube is recommending. Dude thinks you will dig them.